What's up, Capricorns? This is She with She Reads Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well today. Today is Wednesday. I did Capricorn and I did Scorpio and Cancer yesterday. So I'm gonna do Capri and Aquarius today. Of what you should be aware of, what Spirit wants you to be aware of. Like if there's anything that you are doing to like self-sabotage or whatever Spirit wants to tell you. We got some pretty interesting messages with the other signs. So like I said, I hope this message gives you the confirmation, the guidance, insight that you need to make sure any manifestations come true, and any one that doesn't need to be in your energy is dealt with. Okay, so let's tap in and see what Spirit wants you to be aware of. And for all of you that are Capricorn sun signs and you like, that's the only thing you really know is that you are a Capricorn, I posted a link in the community section where you can find out like the rest of your birth chart. So check that out if you don't know the rest of your birth chart. Alright, and if it's a sign like your moon sign or Venus sign, rising or north node that I don't cover, comment in the comments or comment under that post an additional sign you would like me to include in my collectives, because since I have resigned from my day job, this will be what I'll be committing my time to, is this channel, my overall spiritual practice and little stuff like that. So yeah. All right, Capricorn, let's tap into your energy. What's going on in Capricorn's energy today? I'm sorry, shorts. I don't know why I can't sit with my feet on the floor. Like my legs are always crossed. Okay. All right, Capricorn. All right, Spirit, what do you want our Capricorn placements to be aware of? Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Venus, rising Capricorn, and North Node. Alright, Cappies, let's see what we need to be aware of. What does Cappy need to be aware of? Confusion, criticizing, too attached. So we have confusion, criticizing, too attached, need rescuing, self-neglect, and being guarded. I think that self-neglect has come out in some kind of way for everyone so far. Whether they weren't neglecting themselves, but they were, neglecting, they were just, like the selfish side of Nine of Cups, where they was just like, they're overly obsessed with themselves, but everything else around them they kind of disregarding, or it was just plain self-neglect. So like everyone so far has had self-neglect. But anyways, confusion, you don't know what you want, so you need clarity before you get involved. Criticizing your partner is driving them away. Focus on their good qualities. Too attached, give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. Need rescuing. You are waiting for love to save you, but you must stop waiting and start looking. Self-neglect. You are neglecting your own needs in relationships. Practice self-care. Being guarded. You are lonely because you're so aloof. Trust others and let them into your heart. So it seems like we have two different energies here. We have Capricorn energy that is in a relationship, and they're putting all their energy into their person or into the relationship and kind of neglecting their own self their journey and things like that. And then we have another energy coming out that, you know, just not sure what they want. They think they want love, but you know, they're kind of guarded about it. Not really putting themselves out there. Just think it's gonna show up at their door. So right now, this is what Spirit wants you to be aware of, Capricorn placements. My Capricorns that are in relationships, you know, focus on, you know, it's okay to, you know, do things together with your partner. You know, you have your, you have that, you know, you have to, you know, take care of each other, make sure each other is satisfied, and, you know, you all are on the same team or whatever. But at the same time, we all have our own individual purposes that we can't be neglecting to, you know, be putting energy into someone else. We also need to make sure we're taking care of ourselves and, you know, our mental, emotional needs, and, you know, just moving as such. So yeah, let's see. Let's go into the tarot. Let's see what energy is going to come out, what we need to know. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Alright, Spirit, Capricorn placements. Alright, whatever you want us to know first, whether it's about the singles or the ones in a relationship. Whatever comes out, Capricorn energy, tell us more about what they need to be aware of, or we can just go into detail about what you want Capricorn placements to be aware of. What do you want Capricorn placements to be aware of? And I'm not sure if I told y'all this story before, of a family member that I had, like, just the best mom, wife you could ever imagine. Like, she just made sure home was taken care of. You know, the husband, he, you know, brought in the money, but, you know, she, you know, took care of home. They had 5 kids. She took care of the kids, all that. And, you know, like a few years ago, like, all the kids were officially like adults, you know, and like, it was a big secret to the whole family. We had no clue. And like, her husband, my uncle, like, he basically started a little side family, I should say. And you know, they were considering separating, all that, and like, she just had no idea where to go from there. Like, she had nothing of her own, like no trades, nothing. Like, she hadn't worked or anything. Like, she always just took care of home. And like, during the separation, you know, she just ended up wanting to live with one of her kids. And you know, that it just hit me real hard, because like, I love being a mother. I prayed for being a mother. Like, my life revolves around my single motherhood, you know. But like, at the same time, you know, because I was a child once and I grew up, and you know, I'm not with my parents all the time. So, you know, I got to understand that there's gonna be a day when my son becomes an adult or isn't so dependent on me. So I need to make sure that I have my own things going on as well, so I don't, you know, overindulge in his life. So, alright, Spirit, what do you want Capricorn placements to know about what they need to be aware of? What do you want Capricorn placements to know about what they need to be aware of? What do you want Capricorn placements to know about what they should be aware of? Alright, Spirit, tell me what you want Capricorn to know about what they should be aware of. What's going on? What do we want Capricorn placements to be aware of? Alright, Spirit, talk to me. about what you want Capricorn placements to be aware of. Alright. So we got 9 of Sticks. As y'all see, it popped out in reverse. When it's upright, that is, it's like the 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior, you know, resilient and all that. In this book, you know, so rather, you know, rather do than die kind of spirit, you know, protected. But with this in reverse, it's more of, how do I explain it? It's kind of like a pushover. You know, let me just go. I've never seen this come out in reverse, so, you know, I want to go and make sure that I say it right. So, but no, it's nice. It's 9 of Sticks, so that doesn't look right. Okay, 9 of Sticks. So yeah, like a defeatist attitude, paranoia, refusing to compromising, having no backbone, and getting hurt as a result of trusting the wrong people. Okay, so we definitely don't want you to be in that energy at all. So we definitely want to beware of, you know, being overly paranoid, worlds against you, and you have no weapon to fight back, or, you know, you just don't want to have that attitude. You got the 4 baskets here on top of the deck and the Tower. So yeah, just make sure that you're being mindful of that. Can we get more on this 9 of Sticks in reverse? Can you tell me a little bit more about this 9 of Sticks in reverse, spirit, for Capricorn placements? Can you tell me more about this 9 of Sticks in reverse for Capricorn placements? Can you tell me more about this 9 of Sticks, please, in reverse, spirit, for Capricorn placements? Alright, 9 of Sticks. Alright, 9 of Sticks in reverse, and then you got 10 of Coins. Alright, so, you know, that's strong family ties, having support and all that. So it just kind of really leads back into, you know, not having anything else to do but raise your family. Like I said, there's other things that you need to be aware of, okay? Other things that you could be working on as well. Not telling you to just completely neglect your motherly, fatherly duties, but it's saying that you have time to do other things as well. That doesn't just revolve around, you know, family, okay? So just keep that in mind, y'all. I really, like, when I tell y'all that thing with my aunt and uncle, like, that really surprised us. Like, that was the family that we always wanted to go to their house because they had so many kids. So when we went over there, it was like a party. And like I said, my aunt, she was the one married into the family. So, you know, even though my uncle was the one that was the one that put her in that situation, like, I just had so much, you know, like, my feelings for her was just so hurt, so broken. Like, and I really wanted her to kind of rise to the occasion, just show him that she is more than what he has I don't know how to put it, because I don't want to say, you know, sound too, like, I just wish she wouldn't have given back in to it, you know, like, kind of show that she's not brainwashed, that she can rise up and above and do what she needs to do on her own, and, you know, just be a little bit more awakened, I should say. You know, have a foundation of her own and all that good stuff. So, all right, spirit, anything else on this Nine of Sticks in reverse. Anything else on this Nine of Sticks in reverse? I think that really covers it for real. Like, what's the Nine of Sticks? Anything else in the Nine of Sticks first? Okay, and we got the Five of Knives, which is like you know, making amends. You know, things getting better. We got Six of Knives on the bottom of the deck, so just basically 5 and then 6. So. Like I said, the Five of Knives is, like I said, making amends, you know, resolving conflicts, overcoming challenges, being prepared for battle, fighting back, confronting evil, and compromise. So, like I said, just, you know, compromise a little bit. You know, make some compromise. Like maybe some of the things that you're doing, maybe you could delegate to your partner or someone else in the home, and you know, you know, figure out if you have an idea, or if it's something that you really used to be like really into before you had kids or before you started a family. Like maybe dive back into that, or you know, get a reading to figure out what it is that, you know, you should be doing. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pull a card on that. Let's see. All right, Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this self-neglect. Tell me a little bit more about how Capricorn placements can fix this Nine of Sticks in reverse. This energy of, you know, paranoia, defeatism, and just tell me what Capricorn, give me an idea of what Capricorn's purpose is. What is this Capricorn's purpose? All right. What is this Capricorn's purpose? What is this Capricorn's purpose? What is this Capricorn's purpose? Okay. Life purpose. You will have new ideas and inspirations that will guide you to your divine calling. What it is meant for you, what is meant for you will not leave you as long as you continue to push forward. Okay. All right. So maybe you already have an idea what this life purpose is. And if you don't, you know, always ask the divine, ask the Most High, like what it is that you need, so things will start aligning for you. We got spirituality, so it's definitely something. It's probably something dealing with spirituality here on the deck. We got work smart. Work smart. Are you making it harder than it has to be? Sometimes the solutions are simple. Perhaps it's time to clean house personally and professionally, to start with a clean palette. So that just goes back again to, like I was saying, like maybe delegate some tasks, give the kids some chores. You know, you're still being motherly, you know, giving your kids you know, the background of being able to, you know, take care of home when they get home, or just knowing how to take care of house if they go to someone else's house. You know, not saying that you're not already doing that, but just anything that, you know, you could delegate to someone else in the house, or anyone that's just willing to help to do that. Don't overburden yourself with something that you won't be doing forever. Okay. Yeah, because we got work smart, then we got change. There's a change for the better coming your way. Embrace it. Just because you don't see any movement doesn't mean anything isn't happening. So yeah, it's time to definitely, like I said, look into, you know, doing what it is that you want to do. Figure out your life purpose, and move forward. Let's see if Spirit will give us a little bit more on that. All right, we with a 6 of Knives, like it could be really tough, you know, holding down the fort, holding down the household with this 6 of Knives sitting here. All right, Spirit, anything else regarding this life purpose? Anything else regarding this life purpose for Capricorn? Anything else regarding this life purpose for Capricorn? Anything else regarding this life purpose for Capricorn? All right, we'll do one more shuffle. All right, anything else? Can we clarify life purpose for Capricorn? Told y'all. Spirituality. Use money, magical spells to increase wealth and prosperity. Spiritual advisor, a healer, a tarot reader, or anything in the occult. So some of you may, you know, read tarot like I do, you know, or just you are very into your intuition. You can just pick up off your, whatever it is, you know what it is. So get to it. Get to it, Cappy. To it. I like this message though. I do. Alright. Let's see if we can get something to see if this, like I said, I feel like that, like, I don't know if, like, the single, what's going on with the singles, but we're gonna see if we get a different message for the ones that are confused, you know, guarding themselves and feel like they need rescuing, but they ain't looking for love. They just wanted to show up, but they wanted it to show up at that mountaintop. But you know, the goat is up there by itself, so you got to go out there and find your person. Okay. All right. So let's put that back. Okay. All right, Spirit. Do you have some advice of what the single Capricorn energy needs to be aware of? What about my single Cappy and its confused, guarded motions? What's going on with that Capricorn energy? Can you tell me more about that Capricorn energy, Spirit? Can you tell me more about the single Capricorn energy? Can we get something on the single Capricorn? Advice for the single Capricorn. What do they need to be aware of? All right, what is my single Capricorn? All right. Daughter of Sticks. Okay, so you could be a young female. Daughter of Sticks is like the Page of Wands. Like the go-getter, like she ain't letting nothing get in her way type of energy. Like look bomb, you know, move, you know, like she is just top shit, like hot shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I love this one, this card, Daughter of Sticks. Okay, so the Daughter of Sticks is all about getting pumped up to get the job done and maintaining that high energy until the very end. She is passionate, determined, bold, free-spirited, charming, revolutionary, self-assured, and loves to travel. So this, you know, like I said, with the single here, like you're confused, you know, you're being a little guarded, but Spirit is advising you that you need to get into this Daughter of Sticks energy. You know, pump yourself up. Like, you look too good to be out here hiding yourself or being confused about what you want. Like, you should know exactly what you want and you should be out here going to get it. All right, Spirit, can we clarify this Daughter of Sticks, please? I haven't had two different energies for nobody but y'all. That's crazy. All right, Spirit, can we clarify the Daughter of Sticks for Capricorn placements? What's this Daughter of Sticks? Can we clarify her? I'm gonna clarify the door to sticks, please, Spirit. All right, we got two of sticks. Planning, you know, making a plan. You know, so it's a lot of movement out here with these sticks energy. So like I said, you just sitting in place, you know, just, you know, going over and over in your mind, but you got to get out here and make some moves, Kathy. Yeah, because the two of sticks is, you know, it's partnerships, but it's about planning for the future. Speaking your mind, unafraid to go against the grain. So yeah, you know, this happened to your superpower. You holding out, Capricorn. You are really holding out. Selling yourself short. Selling your own self short. You're too bad to be hiding yourself. Too bad. Too bad. Like, girl, bye. Boy, bye. And get y'all fine ass out here and go after what y'all want. Make a plan. Go out here, move forward towards it. All right, Spirit. You got more on the door to sticks? Got more on the door to sticks, Spirit. And with all these sticks coming out, you'll probably be, it ain't gonna take no time for that confusion to wear off. Okay, got 8 of coins. Self-mastery. Skill mastery. So yeah, like, yeah, it's time to get to work, Spirit. I mean, Capricorn. It is time to get to work. I already know 8 of coins is, you know, about, you know, hard work. You know, mastering of anything. You know, maybe you need to master this game plan you need to be operating in. I don't know. Okay. Skill development. Working hard to attain a goal. Working hard to attain a goal. So yeah, whatever you're confused about, like, you gotta get to work on it. Like, it's all this planning, you know, perfecting your craft, you know, just working hard, just taking a step. So that's all you need to do, Capricorn, is take the steps. Take the steps, please. Got Dr. Buzz on top justice. Like, this is, come on, y'all. Can you clarify the 8 of coins for me, Spirit? Let me get off this in a minute, y'all. I don't want to make it too long. I want it to upload today. All right, Spirit, what's this 8 of coins for Capricorn? What's the 8 of coins for Capricorn? What's this 8 of coins for Capricorn? Y'all, I've been doing so good with not smoking, y'all. I'm so proud of myself. Like, I'm being able to get things done. I still have my appetite. Like, I have a hard time going to sleep, but once I'm asleep, I'm good. So I feel so good about it. Like, I feel like, you know, I won't be delaying and procrastinating, you know, I'm being on my channel, you know, on a daily basis. So I feel good about it. All right, Spirit, what's this 8 of coins? Aunt Caroline. Y'all know Aunt Caroline is the Wheel of Fortune. It is your time. Like, you are, you know, come on. Go out here and claim your fate. Claim your good luck. Like, what are you sitting there waiting for? Got the 8 of knives here on top of that, 2 of knives. Like, all that is like, you have options, you have ways to go. You are not at a stalemate. Like, you can move. Oh my God, come on, y'all. Come on, Capricorn. Y'all didn't even need this spread. Y'all know what y'all need to be doing. Okay, let me do a self-care oracle for y'all. And I'm joking with y'all. Don't think I'm being like an asshole and I'm really joking. Like, have a grand sense of humor. But I think that's a Capricorn thing. Like, most Capricorns I know are hilarious comedians. Like, my dad's Capricorn. He don't say shit. Everything he say is goofy. So I get it honestly. Alright, Spirit, what's your self-care message for my single Cappy? Self-care message for single Cappy. Self-care message for my single Capricorns, please. Self-care message, single Cappies. Self-care message for my single Cappies, please. Shit. Okay, and I'm gonna take the one that was just left in my hand after all of them just fell out. Fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given to attract. And my other Cappies, y'all can take that message too, because that came out. It was trying to come out in the your life purpose reading. Any other self-care message for Capricorn spirit? Nutrition. Your body is your temple. Try changing your eating habits. So, you know, it also could be what you're ingesting, you know, food wise, TV, music, all that. So just make sure that you know, are keeping things balanced from what you're ingesting as far as drinks and food, you know, the things that you're watching on TV, because sometimes that stuff can like intoxicate us, you know, have us picking fights in relationships and, you know, having us like love ain't worth it, that kind of energy. So just make sure that you are treating your body as the temple that it is, okay? But I hope that this, and we got past life connection. So someone with heavy influence from your past life is with you. And glow up. Take a day to spoil yourself. It makes you beautiful, then do it. So yeah, this girl, this confused girl, she got hair all over her head, guarded. She just like going with the emotion. So Capricorn, go out there, beautify yourself, get yourself together. Go out there and be seen. They're like, you from here. You probably been living there forever, but you so cooped up in the house all the time, they barely see you. And I know that because I've been staying in the same place for about almost 10 years, and people, when they see me, they're like, oh, where are you from? I'm like, I live right around the corner. Like, what? I've never seen you before. Yeah, I kept it that way. But it's not healthy, y'all. It's not healthy. Get out, be seen, you know, be adored, because I know you look good as hell. But that's what I have for y'all, Capricorn. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. If it resonates, hit like. If you got the confirmation and insight that you need, hit the like button for me. And don't forget to go check out your birth chart if you don't know the rest of your birth chart. Y'all take care. I will catch y'all on the next one.